Hello and welcome to the video version of my journal. I'm Stephanie Rivers. Recently I moved to a new city. I decided to rent an apartment, better known as a condo, while I decide on what part of town I prefer to own a house. Then I thought it might be a good idea to just invest in a condo, live in it until I pay it off, and then move out and use it as rental property. But after 2 years of communal living, I'm convinced I'm not cut out for this. It seems everybody in my building has a pet. Most of them have dogs, which is okay because I'm a dog person. But when I had a dog as a pet, it stayed outside in the yard. Nowadays, people allow their pets to live inside, even in the smallest quarters, as if fur coats only are for show. And I'm not talking about little Fifi. I see dogs as big as Great Danes and Rottweilers being escorted in and out. I can imagine how hard it must be to keep the place clean, because even the best trained pets have accidents. In fact, I've smelled some of those accidents in the hallway. Occasionally someone will forget to leave food or water for their pet, and we all suffer for it. After a few hours of barking and whining, the pet usually tires themselves out. I wish I could say the same for my upstairs neighbor, who never tire, it seems. They've been moving in for about a few months now, at least that's what it sounds like. The owner of the condo, my neighbor's rent installed hardwood floors, which is great as a selling point for the owner, but it's been a thorn in my ear ever since they moved in. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'll confirm it. I'm a very patient person, and in fact it's one of my biggest virtues. But I've had to make more than just one visit upstairs to my neighbors to complain about the noise. So when they drag furniture across the floor, or they run, or they jump, or like the other night when my neighbor was walking around in hard-heeled shoes on the hardwood floor, it was more than I could stand, and it was on and on until around midnight. Obviously they don't give a damn about me, so I think I'll put the complaint in writing. It's a trait I picked up from my mother. She used to write her legislators and elected officials when I was growing up, so something I picked up from her. Thanks, Mom. The letter won't be just to my neighbors, though. It'll be to the condo management and to the owner of the unit. Maybe the owner will put down carpet in between this tenant and the next people to move in, although I don't hope to be there that long, but if my prayers are answered, they'll be gone before I am. My downstairs neighbors were even noisier. They used to fight all the time. They would throw things, cry, they would slam doors, and I had to write them a letter as well. I threatened to call police the next time that I heard them arguing. And it was in an anonymous letter, of course, because if they can hit on each other, they might be tempted to hit me. So after that, they moved out. The power of the pen. What can I say? To find out more about what I care about, go to the written version of my journal at eurweb.com. Thanks and have a super day.